Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. What I'm going to show you is something that was extremely weird, good and bad, but, well, just kind of unique, really. And it was from a game that I played. In fact, it was the only game I have played so far today, and I'm making this video at 8 o'clock at night. And it was really bizarre because I played this game in the morning. And then after I played this game, I went and did some other things. I made some videos and did various different things, but I wasn't playing tanks. So I'm going to show you something that you've probably never seen, because I certainly have never seen it. I've never even heard of it happening before. It is one of those things that you don't think about it until you see it, and then you go, you know, I've never seen this before, or even heard about anyone ever tell me about it. So the thing that I'm talking about is that the first game, and at this point the only game I've played of today, I got 10 kills in that game, which, you know, kind of spoils it to a degree, but that's what makes this so amazing. The game is amazing anyway, even if you know the result up front. That's why the result of the game isn't the amazing part. It's the fact that the first game, you turn the game on, bingo, let's play a match. Oh, here we go. Bada boom, 10 kills. For those of you who have done it, you know that getting 10 kills is terrific under any circumstances. It doesn't really matter what they are. First game, last game now comes into mind. It's more likely that someone has gotten a last game of the day 10 kills than a first game of the day, because you can always choose when to end your last game of the day, but you can't really choose how to finish or how to start with a winning or spectacular result in your first game. It just happens in the game itself. So let's go check it out and see what happened. But it'd be real helpful if you could leave a like for this video. Now let's really go check it out. Now here, I'm going to show you exactly where it is on my log. Anyone can tell you this is the first game of the day, and whether that's true or not, you know, is up in the air if they edit the video. This video is not edited, so that way you know this is exactly what I said it is. You're going to see this. The most recent game here is Mountain Pass and my Sexton. We go here. If you look at the timestamp on the right-hand side, you see that it's me, Duke Nukem, of course. March 3rd, 8:42 in the morning. Now, the last game I played was last night. Again, look at the right, you'll see the timestamp. That was, well, 1 a.m. It was technically the same 24-hour day, but the next day starts after I go to sleep and then wake back up. So when I go to sleep at 1 a.m., that's yesterday. And I wake up in the morning, that's a new day. When I wake up, that's when a new day starts. So there you go. That's the way it always has been for normal people. So whatever. But anyway, the last game I played last night was at 1:05, and I was finishing off a skill for my commander in my Sexton, which you can see I had just finished it off because it transitioned over to the new skill as we were, you know, showing you this screen. So now let's go back and check out this awesome game. Welcome to Mountain Pass. So we were in a tier 3 match with one tier 3 plus artillery for each side. The rest being tier 2s. So there you go. So I'm just moving into position, getting ready to take shots as opportunities present themselves. And this match was very bizarre. Just the traffic pattern and the lack of interaction I had with enemy forces for quite some time. But we'll take a look and see how things are going. So here, hanging out defensively. And that's the thing. Unlike the NBA, this game starts out with defense. We play defense right from the get-go. And, well, in this game, you see a lot of games that start off with people doing something, but they're not playing any defense, which is, it leads to horrible results. Now, we didn't play that much defense. My team was not good. I play defense all the time. And as you can see, I have, guys over there on the far left and on the far right. Here you can see on the board Delta 7 at the tri-intersection, and on the left-hand side you can see at Juliet 5. We have all kinds of guys, and those intruders should be getting shredded. But enemy artillery is starting off quite well. So sometimes you catch a break, sometimes you don't. Now there's two guys on the left down there. And we had like 5 or 6. It should just be a mow down. But they're stupid robots, okay? And one of the things about this game is that the programming of the robots is suspect to be kind. These guys, let's just say, they're not exactly the best programmers you've ever seen. But that also includes stuff that is, how would you say, less than equitable. As the famous saying goes, make sure you turn on Russian number generator. So when you get bad juju, for lack of a better word, you can assume his Russian number generator is taking control of your game to force the result that was not in your favor. To put it mildly. And that's what you're seeing. Look at this. This is ridiculous. 13-5. And we had a large contingent of guys on the left and the right together, and they came at them with small numbers, which they should have been instantly annihilated as they came in 1 or 2 at a time against a large force. But that did not happen because Russian number generator was determining that your team was not winning today. However, as you can see, I mean business. I take care of business and I execute business. I may not win. Okay, well, that's really terrible. Here's what we're going to do. So, well, I don't know. Let's try this again. So as you see, this game is going horribly for my team. I'm doing everything I can to make the best of a bad situation. Because there's literally no way the things that happened in this game are legit. This is definitely RNG Russian number generator. That guy is killing people like a freak. As you can see, he's killed 5. I've only killed 3. But it gets much better. Trust me on this one. So what is going on? Working on this guy. Yeah, I have this other guy, the second player on my team. That was him. Anyway, this guy is the only guy I have left on my team. You're gonna watch me drop shells on these guys until this dude bites the dust. 2 to 8. Thanks a lot. Now they're coming to get my base. Well, guess who plays defense, my brother? That's right. I always play defense. And I'm damn good at it. Kaboom, 2 shots, 2 kills. How about a third? That blew that one. That cost me a Reaper medal. 4 shots, 3 kills. Boom, 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 right in the circle. Now it's 2 to 5 instead of 2 to 8. Problem is, don't have much help with this guy. This H-35. He's not very fast. As you can see, more guys are coming. But I could not see those guys from my perspective at all. I could see them from his perspective, which is bizarre. I should be able to see all of them. There's only one radio for this tank, and I have it. So there's no reason that H-35 should see those guys and I don't see them. But I just make the best of the bad situation. I'm drilling dudes. But unfortunately, I've taken some shots from guys below me, here and there. And this artillery thinks he's going to kill me. There's not anybody in this game that can kill me if I'm looking at him. I can tell you that right now, and I've been butchering everyone as I looked at him square in the face. You don't reach the level where I am by being a chump. And I have, that robot is down there doing literally nothing. I can't even see him. He's not even showing up on my board. He should be showing up on my board, but he's not, which is very bizarre. Because I had no idea where these guys were coming from. Because the guy that's down there spotting, there he is finally. He didn't spot jack. So I have to assume they're coming from the left-hand side here. But I took a hammering from that DW2. And that's the only way that, I was basically killed. If this would have been a legitimate match, I'd have won this for sure. It's not even a question. And I'm king of the hill. Hank Hill, Arlen, Texas, I'll tell you what. But because of Russian number generator, the result was fixed. You can see it. If you can't see it, you're not paying attention. Got him. And that is kill number 10 in the first game of the day. Unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to turn around on that guy, and so he rolled up there and got me. because this game was absolutely rigged and you could see it yourself. It's not even, you know, they're not even trying to hide it, to be honest with you. But the key thing here is that you might be sad if this happened to you and you were beaten in such a way. I have the explanation why it no longer matters to me. I know what's real and what ain't. If you've got to do the rigging to beat somebody, you've just said more in praise of their ability than you could possibly say in words. My 10 kills speaks for itself. My 2,700 damage speaks for itself. That other guy had a great game. Wasn't as great as mine, but it was a great game, no question about it. You know, I got nothing personal against him. That guy played a fantastic game. So, you just compare what he did to what I did, it speaks for itself. I'm all about giving players all the credit they deserve. And that dude had a great game, and he deserves a lot of credit because he played fantastic. So now, let's go delve into the stats here. So, terrific performance speaks for itself. The game was incredibly wrong right from the very beginning. Those guys were throwing themselves at large numbers of defenders and were not paying the price for it. That just, stands out like you would not believe. But, as you can see, the Sexton Artillery has an awesome silver bonus of 81%. You do damage like I did, 100 grand. And that's on a losing team. If I would have won, it would have been a lot more. But, whatever. Commander experience, 22,000 with no boosters attached. I don't have to use boosters on my Sexton because I average 5,000 plus a game for commanders. So it's pretty awesome. As you could see, like we mentioned, 10 kills, 2748 damage, just a monster total. And this is one of the things that has not happened ever before either. I got the ace badge in a losing match. It is extremely difficult to get the ace badge in this tank, number one, because freaks like myself keep, playing great matches and pushing the numbers up higher and higher and higher. Oh, well, that's just, the way it goes. So let's check this out. Ace badge, the top badge you could get, performance-wise. DeLongle's medal. Awarded to a player who, in the course of one battle, destroys 4 enemy vehicles or more within a base circle while they are attempting to capture the base. I did that. Bruiser. Knockout crew members or modules on enemy tanks. Highest damage in the game. That was me. Duelist. Destroy at least 2 enemy vehicles that cause damage to your vehicle. Well, I destroyed more than that. I think. I'm not sure. It was at least 2, though. I wasn't really paying attention. Defender. Reduce the number of enemy capture points in a friendly base by 70 or more. I don't know, but when you get a DeLongle's medal, you always get the Defender medal. I can tell you that for a fact. Because the Defender medal is like the junior version of a DeLongle's medal. It's like you did well in defense, you get the red badge. When you're awesome in defense, you get the DeLongle's medal, and it's a toughie. A lot of my friends, and I sent this screen photo of all these medals, they were like, oh, dude, that was awesome. That's a hard medal to get. And I was like, well, thanks a lot. And the last one, of course, Top Gun for killing 6 or more guys. DeLongle's medal, pretty tough. Because a lot of times what happens is that in regular battles, guys are in a circle, and unless you catch them one-on-one and prevent them from leaving, they end up leaving the circle before you kill them. If you're using a non-artillery. What makes the artillery so helpful is that you have the ability to get shots that cripple the guy or do extra damage. I have, I think, 1 DeLongle's medal from regular tanks. All the rest of them, including this one, come from artillery. So that was really cool. Now here's the overall scoreboard. My scoring was, speaking for itself, obviously. My team, sadly, terrible robots. This is a person in a 38H. He was awful. I'm sorry. But this is the problem. When you don't use a headset, then you can't get helped. And I couldn't help him. I could have helped him. He'd have scored a lot more, and we might have won the game had this guy paid attention. This guy was absolutely clueless. Triple zeros in the only tier 3 teammate that I had. This person essentially did not even exist in the game. They did literally nothing. Absolutely horrible. Let's see. Did they do anything? I don't think so. Shots fired 5. Woohoo, baby. You did nothing. Conversely, this guy was terrific as an artillery. 8 kills, 1,800 damage. We already saw that. That was a fantastic stat line. 300 spotting. Terrific. This guy, Panzer IV-A, I killed him too. He got 4 kills. That separates the men from the boys. If I had any of my humans do anything, we win this handily. But they did nothing. Robot. T1E6X1, a tier 2 vicious tank if you play it right. This guy didn't play it very well. He did about as much contribution as my Panzer 38H, so they were roughly a wash. Tier 2 human versus tier 2 human, they scored almost identically the same, very close. So, actually that guy, the E6, scored a little bit more than my guy. Not a whole lot, but, that guy gave a good effort. You can't argue with that. We didn't watch these guys play. The only thing we know for sure is that this guy was an absolute bum. Triple zeros speaks for itself. And there was no magic shot the guy ripped out from some unforeseen thing where he just made a magnificent once in a lifetime shot and killed this guy. It doesn't happen, essentially. This guy was a total bum. He fired a bunch of shots, did nothing, hit nothing, missed every shot, and basically died. So who knows? But the thing for them is that their 2 top human players scored 8 kills and 4 kills. That's 12, which is, very, very good. On my team, the top 2 humans killed 10 guys because I killed all 10 of those, and the other guy killed nothing. 12 beats 10. And there you go. Their players did more in the cosmic scheme than I did. But, you just got to show up and play whatever game is given you. Do the best that you can. And at the end of the match, all you have to do is ask yourself the question, did I play the best I could play under the circumstances? Yeah, the answer for me is, oh yeah, baby. No question. That other guy, that other artillery, did he play the best he could play under those circumstances? I would say, oh yeah. I mean, you'll take that anytime. If someone says, hey, you're playing artillery, you're going to get 8 kills, 1,800 damage. You take that? Of course I'd take that. Who wouldn't? That's a terrific score, man. That guy did great. He did great. I did even greater. The difference is he had a very, very good partner. I had, garbage, to put it nicely. So I did my best. He did his best. No complaints. That guy was good. I would have sent him a message, congratulating him on how well he played, because when you score 8 kills in an artillery, that's awesome. It's ultra rare that you see someone score 8 and another guy score 10. It's super, super rare. I've never seen it myself. This is the first for me. So, of course, I'm happy. It was thrilling. That guy had a great game. I had a great game. Hey, someone's got to win. Somebody's got to come in second, as I was telling one of my friends. So, it's not a problem. Just do what you can do, and, whatever happens, happens. And if they got to do funny business to beat you, you all saw what was going on there. It says more about them than it does about you. You're a threat to them somehow for just, doing your regular business. And that's what happened. So, doesn't matter to me. I still was awesome. So the best thing is, that is pretty much it. But like I said, the first game of the day rolls out a 10 kill. I've never even heard of that happening before, because 10 kills in a game is super rare. We've all, not we all, but a lot of my friends have done it, and done it multiple times. But not like it doesn't happen very often. It's very, very rare. I've done it in 3 different tanks. But it's super rare. And if you do it, you were awesome. It speaks for itself. You were just awesome. But to do that first game of the day is unbelievable, because you just got to have a lot of things going your way. You've got to have a map where the traffic flow gives you the opportunity, or other players set you up for the opportunity, which I did not have the players setting me up. I've had it before where I've scored a lot of kills in a game where guys were setting up the shots and I was finishing guys off in different types of tanks, both regular, like medium tanks, or artillery. So sometimes it's just, you catch the right, you're making the final shot that kills a guy, and then you move to another target and then do it again and do it multiple times in the same game. That didn't happen here. These were mostly ones where I did it myself. So, whatever. But it's really special to get a 10 kill game. Hey, your team loses, it ain't me that lost. My team was not good. It wasn't me. I was good. It's a team game. There's just the way it is. You're going to have great games and your team's going to lose because dudes just can't cut it for whatever reason. It doesn't reflect upon you. There's 15 guys on a game, and you got to have a bunch of them playing well. I didn't have any play well. I had garbage robots and garbage players. So what are you going to do? The one-man show doesn't quite cut it. I mean, it can if you're just super awesome and catch the lucky breaks, which, I didn't catch those lucky breaks, and then some. But I wanted to let you guys see this, and I had to, wait to make this video. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to go play matches and come back and then do this after the fact when the log was gone and you could not see for yourself that, yes, I literally played one match, got the result that you saw, and then came back this evening to make this video, and that's what you saw. So I hope you enjoyed this video in some fashion. If you've never seen a 10 kill game, well then, thank you for watching this 10 kill game. They're pretty special and just super hard to get. It's a little bit better if it's not in an artillery, as far as, a little more exciting. But this one was very good because we had a lot of close range kills, especially at the base, and other guys that were below me. So that was fine. It wasn't, normally it's a little bit less exciting because you're making across the map shots and all you see is a little tiny name that gets blown up. So this one was better than that. So that was what was great. It would help if you leave a like for the video. It would also help if you told your friends. That way they get a chance to learn about what happens in this kind of a match. Maybe leave a like, maybe leave a subscription. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. I hope it was measuring up to the standards that you were looking for. I look forward to seeing you guys again in the future, hopefully, because I have a lot of other good videos. In fact, I was making videos, and I had a bunch of videos earlier today, classic shorties, and they're good ones. So if you haven't seen those classic shorties, I had 3 of those today, so check those out. They're like 30 seconds long, and one of them is a minute. So that was really fun stuff to do. So thanks again for checking it out. Glad you were here. Look forward to seeing you guys again in the future. And I'll see you next time, I hope.